Hey guys, it's your welcome to yet another Hall of Fame interview, and I'm here with Prathamesh, who's from Pune, and he came into our Internet Lifestyle Hub community in November 2019. And in the last 4 months, he's been able to achieve over 5 lakhs by promoting his courses in the web development niche, where he's helping other people, non-technical people, in the web development space. He has over 1,300 paid customers, students in his community, and over 5,000 people in his overall communities. So first of all, Prathamesh, I think it's a great achievement. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thanks a lot.
Yes. So tell us about your, November 2019. What was going through your mind, and what made you get started into this journey over here?
I started my web development business in 2012.
Okay.
But I was never getting good employees because I started in Karad, a small time where people were not knowing about latest web development technologies.
Okay.
So I had to shift to a larger town of Pune. And
Mm.
then I had something in back of mind that I want to teach web development to people in a right
Mm.
way,
Okay.
for
Mm.
even non-technical.
Mm.
So the thought was lingering in my mind since 2018, but 2019 I saw your ad on Facebook. I
Mm.
joined your webinar. I subscribed.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I did not take any action for next 6 months.
Okay.
One
Okay.
fine day, I decided, you know what? I have joined the course for so long. I haven't
Mm.
taken any action. I need to do something.
Mm.
So during lockdown, what I did, I conducted webinars, live webinars.
Mm.
I taught about 20 people online through
Okay.
live coaching classes, and same recordings I repurposed and created my course.
Course. Okay. So you created batches, and those recordings became into the course. Very nice. Okay.
Exactly.
Nice. And what was the trigger point? 6 months, you bought my course, and 6 months you did not do anything. And then
Right.
what was the triggering point that, okay, now I have to do it? Like, what was that point that pushed you to it?
I was going through your Hall of Fame interviews. I was looking at other people who came after me into coaching business, and they went ahead of me. So,
Mm.
I wanted, I know so much. I'm doing web development since last year. I have vast knowledge
Mm.
regarding it. I can teach well. And
Mm.
one fine day, I just, started a Facebook ad for webinar,
Mm.
and it ran for 3 days, and I received 700 registrations for that webinar.
Nice.
And
Mm.
I thought, like, you know what, this is something else. I
Mm.
need to focus on it. And
Mm.
that was the trigger point.
Wow.
Like,
And this prior to this, what was the income stream that you had? Is it in a web development agency,
web
or you're
development
working?
agency.
Okay.
Yes.
How many years have you been in this space?
About 8 years now.
8 years. Okay. So you do all kinds like WordPress and
Exactly.
PHP, all this stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
And like, have you done any kind of trainings before coming to the community,
No,
or only
absolutely
after
not.
coming in here?
Only coming after coming.
After coming. Okay. And you realized after doing more, after probably you did that 20 group students, you did that, you felt
Yes,
the
yes.
passion for training came out. Yeah.
Correct, correct.
Mm. Awesome. So how did you achieve 1,300 paid students? And if you achieved 5 lakhs, that means you would have been playing a more on the lower price point
Exactly.
to get
Correct,
more
correct,
volume. So
correct.
tell us about your strategy. Exactly how did you achieve this?
So I thought, web development is a good starting point.
Hmm.
So I decided to start. See, my live courses were priced at a higher point. I
Yes.
sold them at 999 some, and next batch I sold it at 1499.
Nice. Nice. Hmm.
But for recording, it's a very small course, but it's a
Hmm.
very effective course. It's just six
Hmm.
hours course. People ask me, how can we develop an e-commerce website in 6 hours? But I
Hmm.
said, you join and then you see whether you are able to do it or not.
Hmm. Hmm.
So now I am developing a course on mobile app developments. Now that is
Okay.
priced at a higher price point,
Got it.
and
Hmm.
I am coming up with four or five course launches next year, which are priced at a higher price
Hmm.
point. So I wanted to get people into my community at a lower price point. Then,
Hmm.
uh, you know, once
Yes.
they believe me, once they know my teachings, and I
Hmm.
can price it at a higher price point.
Excellent, excellent. I think this is great. So you're doing the volume game right now, and then you can start to increase the value.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's
Correct.
what will happen, and that's good. So 1,300, and to achieve this 5 lakhs in 4 months, how much did you actually spend on advertising?
About I have written on ad spend about 4x.
4x. So you're spent probably 1 point something. Yeah.
1 point, yes, yes, about that.
Okay, that's very good, very good. So you've already you're in positive cash flow right on this. And now the
Yes,
thing
yes.
is, since you have a 1,300 paid community, For you to be able to monetize this from the community in future courses, that's where the actual game is. I mean, for you,
Correct,
your
correct.
profitability will come there.
Exactly.
Excellent. So let's now get back to when you started to implement all my systems. I know the web development part you would be a master at it, but what else did you have to go through when it comes to your whole launch? Like, tell us about what all obstacles you faced and what are the big aha moments that you had.
One of the disadvantage that I had, like I know technical things, and that was kind of becoming a barrier,
Mm,
because I think I was trying out too many tools.
okay.
Like my perception was like the tool is going to make me successful, which is not the case.
Mm,
Whether you use ClickFunnels, GrooveFunnels, or whatever it may be,
yes.
that's not going to make you successful, and that
Mm,
was my hindering point.
mm,
So once I joined your community, I said I will go with whatever tools that Siddharth has mentioned, and
mm,
let's you know start with it.
yes. Mm,
So the
mm,
process, like you have told in course, that process is very important. The using right tools is important.
mm,
So I think your course simplified the process. It made my mind clear. It was cluttered with too many things. I have to use
mm,
this, I have to use that, but
mm.
no, you
Mm.
stick with one set of
what
tools
was
and
what
just
was the
go ahead.
tools? Absolutely. See, I've even just like you, I was in a phase where I love to just test tools. I've tested more than 300 tools actually, and then I just brought it. Okay, ultimately, if I'm going to be teaching people to use tools, it has to be easy to use. It has to be
Correct,
effective. It should not be some tool that somebody just created and tomorrow it's going to go away. We want to have long term players, like people
exactly.
who have a lot of users and who have credibility in the market. That's it. Those are the basic check and good support.
Correct.
And if they have
Yes,
good
good
support,
support.
that's it. That's a tool to go with.
Right.
So what are the tools that you set up over that span of whatever one
So
month
as
or 2 months?
yes, so for emailing, I was using ConvertKit,
Excellent.
and for courses, I went with Podia,
Nice.
and I integrated it Instamojo with Zapier and
Zapier,
connected it
all
with
of that. Yeah.
Podia.
Excellent.
Just about a month back, I had shifted to Zenler because
Hmm.
it has inbuilt integration
Inbuilt
with
lot of
Razorpay.
features. Yes.
So I am saving the cost of Zapier in it.
Nice. Nice.
So
Excellent. And what has been your acquisition process? Like, do you sell your courses in webinars? And how do you get people to webinars? Tell us about that process. Once in a week webinar, twice in a week webinar. How did you get these students?
yes. So initially, I conducted my webinars for live classes,
Hmm.
and I conducted about first my first webinar went about for 2 hours,
Okay.
and about among 700 registered people, about 300 attended, and 20 people registered for that course, for
Nice.
that live class.
Hmm.
And later on, I'm just doing cold audience, Facebook ads for cold audience, and
Okay.
then I'm doing some retargeting,
Hmm.
and now whatever courses I have at a higher price point, I am selling them through my emails,
Through your emails.
through
Excellent. Excellent. So you drive Facebook ads to get them to
yes,
register for the webinar,
yes.
and in the webinar you sell them a live program, which is a 2 hour. How many sessions is it?
6 sessions of it's 6 hours,
6 hours, one
6 days.
hour into 6 sessions. Okay,
Yes,
perfect. You have
yes,
6 sessions, and they'll get the recordings also, the 6 sessions.
yes,
That's a
yes.
part of it. And what is the price point you charge for this?
For live sessions, it was 999 for first
999.
session,
Okay.
and then for later on batches, it was 1499.
14.99. So right now it is 14.99.
Yes,
That's
yes,
the price point for
yes.
6 sessions, which is great. And you're targeting usually what students who want to get into the web development
Yes.
skills in that game. Yeah.
So here, what I'm doing, I'm not. I have my all courses are in Marathi.
Okay.
So all of them are in regional. I
Mm.
mean, in Marathi only. Even mobile app development, web development, even the courses I'm doing right now on PHP, all are in Marathi, and that
Fantastic.
has been, I mean, receive very few negative comments on my Facebook, and everyone just appreciates that I'm teaching it in regional language.
Fantastic. Actually, that's where the power is. Many of
Correct.
you may be watching this and you may be thinking, okay, should I do it only in English? No. In my case, I can only speak English properly, but otherwise, local language is much better. And even I'm sure your cost per lead is very good because you're doing it in a regional language, right?
Yes, yes.
What is it right now on your Facebook ads?
It's about right now about 50 to 60 rupees per acquisition.
Per acquisition itself. So
Per
for
acquisition,
every
yes.
nine. So acquisition is for a 900 and for a 1499. It is
Yes,
500 rupees. Huh?
yes. And
Okay,
for webinar, I was getting registration for about a rupee and half
a rupee and a half per lead.
per lead.
Okay.
Yes,
Mm. That's the power of regional. All of you
yes.
are watching this, go regional, and if you want to build something, you're going to really maximize your return on ad spends. Yeah, fantastic. So, uh, Prathamesh, tell me about what are the top three big uh, takeaways that you got from my courses, like overall, if you see, which has actually impacted you in your growth.
First of all, is the right mindset. Then the process,
Mm.
and then overall pricing strategy, how I should calculate my revenue, and the one that Google sheet you have shared with us,
Yes.
how
Mm.
you should calculate your revenue and how you should scale up your Facebook ads.
Mm.
So these are the three things that I really
Excellent. Excellent. Great. Great. Thank you for sharing. And what has been your experience now that you've? I'm sure you still have your agency and your that
yes.
development side of the game going. But how? What do you feel now about this whole community that you're nurturing, and how has it changed your life personally?
Personally, yeah, I get so many messages from people that they have started their own web development business after doing just a
Mm.
6-hour course. I know that they have a little less experience, but at least they have got the process,
Mm.
like
Mm.
how they should build their business.
Yes.
And our WhatsApp group is so thriving. I mean, on daily basis, I am spending about hour and a half just to answer the questions,
Mm.
and
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
really like that. I mean,
Mm.
I want people to start their own web development business,
Fantastic.
particularly in the smaller cities, tier 2, tier 3 cities.
Mm. Nice. And any of them, I mean, any success stories like they've been able to make out of 50,000, 1 lakh rupees, like independently
Uh,
launching their that kind of results you've started to generate in the
so
community?
I don't have data point regarding how much revenue they have made, but I got messages like people have started web development business. They have got few orders,
Mm.
and some people who wanted to learn web development for their own website.
Mm.
They have sent me their links like I just built website for my wife. I built website for my own business and
Mm.
stuff like that.
Excellent. Excellent. Great to know. Superb. So I think you've covered the overall journey. Very simple structure. For you, I think finding your niche would have not been a problem. You found your niche and
Yes,
you just went straight into it. Only thing is you had to implement and streamline the systems because you would have
exactly,
had too much of systems to work on. And now you're
exactly.
focusing on the top three, four things.
Yes,
And you've developed a model where you're running ads into a live program with recorded videos and just
yes.
having. So you only have a level one, or you have a level two after. Have level two? Have you started selling yet?
No, level 2 I haven't started selling yet.
Okay, okay,
It's in the
fantastic.
process.
Okay, so when you start that, that's going to be amazing. And when you have a level
Yes,
three, which is probably like a certification or something like that,
correct, correct.
that will become even more like you'll see the return on your ad spends that you're doing right now over a span of a year. You'll hit at least 10x, 11x, 12x
Exactly.
with
Right.
the when you improve those next levels. So excellent, great to know, Prathamesh, and I'm so happy that you hit the Hall of Fame. Congratulations once again,
Thank you.
and I look forward to seeing you in the Crore Club as you achieve
Absolutely.
that next
Absolutely.
milestone. And all of you here watching this, if you want to know more about what Prathamesh does, in my YouTube channel description, there's a link over there. Go check it out. I've put a link to his websites. And if you are somebody who really wants to do what Prathamesh did in terms of taking your expertise, your knowledge, and converting that into a monetizable knowledge business, then just jump into the bandwagon. We have like over 10,000 people in our community called the Internet Lifestyle Hub. Go to sidzsales.co/course and just get started with the course. It's called the Freedom Business Model, where I teach step by step on how you can take your knowledge and implement that into a knowledge business. So, Prathamesh, I like to ask this question at the end of all interviews, which is, you know, the one big secret. Okay, so if there's one principle that you live by that has actually helped you to achieve success and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that one success principle?
One success principle that I learned in past days is take action.
Mm,
Don't wait for anything. You may fail once or twice, or maybe 100 times, but action takers will get success, and that's my mantra.
absolutely. Thank you so much, Prathamesh. All of you here, take action. Don't think too much. Yeah, think less, do more, and keep moving
Exactly.
forward. Yes, fantastic. Thank you, Prathamesh. All the best once again,
Thank
and
you,
keep
Siddharth.
watching out for more interviews. All of you who are watching, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that like button. Share your comments below. Let's congratulate him in the comment box, especially if you're from our community. Use the hashtag ILH family so that we can share our love and wishes to Prathamesh for hitting the Hall of Fame. All the best.